What's good with the YouTube? It's your boy Reggie RT in the place to be. I'm back again with another video. Man, y'all, I know it's been a minute. Been a minute since I uploaded, man. I hope y'all had a good Christmas, a good New Year's. You know, I just been real busy and everything like that. But, you know, we back up on it, man. We're gonna ease back into this with a little chill, easy video. But don't worry, I got more heat coming for y'all. All the videos y'all seen before, I got more everything coming, races and some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. And before we start the video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe as always, and we're gonna get straight into it. So today's video, I'm gonna be basically talking about how much it costs in gas to drive a Dodge Charger RT. And I think actually for the RT and the Scat Pack, I want to say it's pretty similar. I know the V6 is a little different, I think, and I know for sure the Hellcat is like way out there. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do a little something different. I want to talk about a few key points in what affects your gas mileage in the car as well. So first off, this car is running off recommended 89 gas. I usually put 93 in it, unless the price is just ridiculous. 87 is acceptable, but I have never put 87 in the car, and I'm 99.9 chance I will never put 87 gas in the car. So I wouldn't ever put 87 gas in the car. I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm at least use what's recommended in the user manual. So basically around here, I usually don't get 87, so I really don't know the price. I want to say it's around $1.80, $1.80. 89 is probably about anywhere from $2.30 to $2.60. And 93 is about right at like $2.70-ish, $2.80, depending on what, you know, what time of the year it is. So first off, I want to talk about how much it costs to fill up. So on a regular day, usually I fill up, on a regular week, I usually fill up probably like 2 to 3 times a week. Just depending on how heavily I'm driving, depending on where I'm going. So I usually end up going about a quarter tank. I try not to get too low. So I usually end up putting around $40 in the tank. If I'm doing 93, I'm for sure putting at least $40 to $45 in the tank for sure. If I'm doing 89, 89 will run me anywhere from $32 to around $38. Like I said, it just depends on the price. The prices fluctuate back and forth, so that's usually what I'm looking at on that. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is what actually affects that gas mileage. Of course, it's the way you drive, but a lot of people don't think about it. When you use like the paddle shifters, or when you use the stick, that's gonna drink a lot more gas, you know what I'm saying, than it would if you just driving the car regular. Now, I know a lot of people be like, oh man, this and that, if you ain't, you know, sport mode the same, blah blah. Now I will say this, if you can have the car in sport mode, or if it's not in sport mode, either way, if you just driving regular, of course I get pretty good gas mileage, pretty decent gas mileage if I'm just cruising, and I ain't talking about cruise control, just like I'm just driving down the street, just with it in sport mode or not in sport mode. I use the same amount of gas pretty much. But if I put it in manual mode, which I usually, you know what, if y'all go back to my shift video, pretty much ever since then, ever since I made that video, y'all go check that video. I'm gonna have it linked if y'all ain't checked it out. It's blowing up. But ever since I made that video, I really just been driving around the city like in manual mode, you know what I'm saying, for various reasons. But the manual mode is what takes up the most of your gas. Like if I just drive in manual mode, nothing but manual, for at least like 2.5, 3 days straight, I might not even make it to the third day. Like it'll get that serious, depending on where I'm going. That manual mode will drink gas out your car like you ain't never seen before. So that's another big thing that affect the gas. So if that's something that you're worried about, when it comes to getting the car, if that's one of the things that that you think is gonna keep you from getting the car, my recommendation would just be to like just drive the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course you're gonna get on it every now and then. You're gonna get on it, but you ain't gotta do like I do and just constantly just be revving it, just making it loud. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff pretty much use more gas. So the average, I think, in my opinion, the average person that'll get the car will just be having it as a daily driver and just, you know, just driving and cruising, maybe hitting it every now and then. That's not gonna use no gas like this. So you wouldn't even have to. That wouldn't even be a big problem for you. The problem come in and when you constantly opening the throttle up and having, you know, having it in manual mode. So that's what most of the problem come for. But so basically, I'll say you're gonna spend anywhere from maybe $100 to $150 a week in gas. Just depend, like I said, depending on what you're doing. Depending on what this car is for you. It's my daily driver every day, so I'm gonna spend around that much a week. Just depending on where I'm going. So yeah, man, that's really what I just wanted to hit y'all with, just so you'll kind of get an idea of how it's going. But overall, gas mileage is pretty decent. Y'all let me know if y'all got any more questions with it, man. Like I said, man, I got more videos coming y'all way. I got a lot of stuff in store from the channel. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? We going in full throttle, man. I got a bunch of new subscribers, man. I got at least over 60 to 70 subscribers just in the last month since I haven't uploaded. So I want to say I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all subscribing. Man, I got a lot of more lit content coming y'all way, man. Y'all just stick with me and rock with me, man. We gonna go up, I'm telling you. But yeah, before I end the video again, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Turn on that post notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. And yeah, it's your boy Reggie RT. I'ma holler at you. I'm out.